Hey guys, and welcome back to Flatback Effects, the place where I teach you all the tips and techniques for creating your very own animations and video effects. So on this video, we're going to continue on with our expression series, and I'm going to be giving you my top 5 After Effects expressions. Now, I make weekly tips and tricks videos just like this one, so if you're new here, maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss out. Now, I also recommend if you're new to expressions and haven't had much experience using them, to go back and re-watch this series, which is the last few videos, to bring yourself up to speed. Now also, you'll find a link in the description below which will take you to a page where you'll be able to copy and paste all the expressions that I'm going to be mentioning today. So with that, let's dive in and have a look at our top 5 expressions. Now, coming in at number 5 is an animation that I use all the time, and that is a bounce animation. And there's actually an expression we can use to do exactly that. To use it, all we have to do is create a moving position animation for our layer, and then we can alt-click that stopwatch and then copy and paste in the bounce expression. I love this one because it's easy to add and instantly makes your video look 100% more professional and saves a lot of time in the process. I also love the bounce animation because I think it looks so much more natural than just having your layer slide in. Next on our list is a simple but effective one, which is time. Now, you can use this one in so many different scenarios, which makes it a really good expression to know. The first part is understanding the time expression, how it actually works. You need to know that it works by adding a 1 value for every 1 second by default. So on a rotation property, it adds 1 degree every 1 second. If I add times 50, it will increase that rotation by 50 degrees every 1 second. You can also add it to an effect where you'd normally have hundreds of keyframes to do a job, but we can now simply animate using this expression on top of the video layer. I can loop this animation of a rotation without having to create hundreds of keyframes by adding in the time expression. So coming in at number 3 is the smooth expression. Now, this is a really handy one to know when you're animating using hundreds of keyframes and you want a quick way to smooth all of those keyframes out. Here I have a layer with lots of position keyframes, which you can see playing out here. Now, if I switch over to the graph editor, you will see how rough this animation really is. Now, if I alt-click and add the smooth expression, we now get a much smoother result. I can show you the difference here by overlaying the 2 graphs so we can really see what this expression is doing. Now, coming in at number 2 is the source record at time expression. Now, quick disclaimer, this was introduced into later versions of After Effects since 2008. So you'll find that this expression will only work in versions 2014.2 and up. Ever had the problem of trying to get a layer to automatically resize to another? Well, there's an expression for that, and it's called the source record at time, and it's pretty simple to use. Say I have a text layer here and I create a shape layer that sits behind it. Well, what if I say wanted that shape layer to automatically scale depending on what my text layer was doing? Well, all I need to do is come down here, alt-click on the size stopwatch. Now I can paste my expression text, and most importantly, change this text to match your text layer's name and click away. Instantly, you will see the box has changed shape, but more importantly, if I say come over here and edit the text, you will see this box is automatically resizing to match that text. This is perfect for when you have lots of lower thirds in the bottom of your video and you don't want to have to resize them all to constantly make them all fit. Now, coming in at number 1 is the wiggle expression. This is by far my favorite expression because it's so easy to use and you can get so many great results with this. I use it all the time in my animations because it's easy to remember and instantly adds value to your work. By also expanding the expression further, we can get some really cool effects. To use it, all we need to do is alt-click on a position property and paste it straight in. Now we've added a handheld camera movement to a static camera shot. Now, I've already made a full video on this one expression, and if you want to know more about how it actually works, I'll link it up here on the title card for you to go and check out. So there you go, there's my top 5 After Effects expressions. Question of the day is, what is your top 5 After Effects expressions? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You can also check out more great After Effects tutorials over at flatpackeffects.com. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.